Shoppers in Broadmead were confronted by giant statues of men while out in the city centre this morning. Standing 2 meters tall, the 8 statues loomed over people in Bristol's shopping quarter. One of them even spoke to passers-by. The 8 big illuminated men are part of a campaign to raise awareness of a disease that will affect 1 in 8 UK men in their lifetime. As shoppers walked among the statues, they could hear the voices of people who had been affected by prostate cancer, the UK's third biggest cancer killer. Stood among the statues were real men who had faced prostate cancer, men from Bristol who were speaking up to raise awareness of a disease which kills 1 man every 45 minutes. Patrick Joseph Stevens, Joey, from Rington near Bristol was at the event and will be taking part in the Bristol March for Men on the 17th of June. Charity worker Leah Jones is studying a PhD in cancer research after her dad had prostate cancer when he was 40. He made a full recovery but tragically her mum died from skin cancer. Joey was diagnosed with prostate cancer on the 5th of December 2014 when he was 57 years old. He knew about prostate cancer through his own self-awareness, but didn't have a family history of the disease, although other previous members of his family have suffered from stomach and lung cancer. Joey said, "When I turned 50 I knew I was at the age where I could be at risk of prostate cancer, so I made sure I had a PSA test every year. I was 57 years old. My doctor at the time claimed it was not necessary and talked me out of having one done. However, 5 months later I read a news article that stated every man over 50 should demand a PSA test. I went to see another doctor and lied about my symptoms, saying I had been going to the toilet a lot during the night, and had blood in my urine. The doctor did a PSA test and rectal examination there and then. I received my results 7 days later with a PSA level of 14.6. I was fast-tracked to hospital to see the urologist who carried out a rectal examination and arranged a biopsy. However, I was due to have an operation on my stomach and was worried that the biopsy would cause an infection, so I asked to have an MRI scan instead. However, the doctor said it wasn't necessary, so I had a biopsy 5 to 6 months later which revealed I had prostate cancer and it had also spread into the lymph nodes. I will be taking part in the Bristol March for Men next month and would encourage other locals to join us and support a great cause. An average of 259 men are diagnosed with prostate cancer in Bristol each year, with over 89 men dying from the disease, and almost 2,081 living with and beyond prostate cancer. Charity Prostate Cancer UK aims to get more people walking through their March for Men events across the UK. The Bristol March for Men, at Blaze Castle Estate on the 17th of June, offers an optional 2K, 5K and 10K distance with everyone taking part receiving a T-shirt in metal. Men, statues, in Broadmead as part of a prostate awareness campaign. Money raised will be used to help shift the science and crack the 3 core issues of diagnosis, treatment and prevention which have been left unsolved for too long. It will have a huge impact on the lives of those affected by the disease and will help bring us one step closer to stopping prostate cancer being a killer." James Beebe, Director of Fundraising at Prostate Cancer UK, said, "Our March for Men roadshow tour continues to gather momentum for the walking fundraisers taking place this June, and we are delighted by the buzz created in Liverpool today. We are beating the drum even louder across the UK this year as we mobilize legions of our supporters. 1 man dies every 45 minutes from prostate cancer, and it is now the 3rd biggest cancer killer in the UK, ahead of breast cancer. More than 259 men are diagnosed with the disease in Bristol every year, but thanks to the support of those in the city, and across the UK, we can fund more groundbreaking research into better diagnosis and treatments, and help us to provide dedicated support and information to men and their families." We've got a way to go, but these walks are the perfect way to take a step in the right direction. To sign up to the Bristol March for Men or find out more about prostate cancer, visit prostataconcheric.org/march.